Nick, do you ever get like American coins in your change?
Yes.
Okay, because I get Canadian coins all the time.
Yeah, they're like the exact same size. Like
They
quarters are the
are.
exact same size. Like when I'm like giving people change at work, I see sometimes American quarters, and I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna give them those because
Yeah,
maybe I can get that if I pay for something here.
exactly. Exactly. No, I actually hold on. I have a cup on my a mug on my desk that's just full of quarters that aren't like standard American currency.
Ah,
So you have there's a Canadian. I got a Canadian. It says Canada on it, but it's not a circle. It's got like a bunch of sides.
hmm.
And it says 1945, and then it says cents at the bottom. I think it's a nickel because it has a V on the back,
Maybe.
but it doesn't look like any other Canadian nickel I've seen.
Sure, it doesn't sound Canadian unless it's
I mean
old.
it says Canada right on the back.
Okay, it's got to be super old then.
I've got an Aruba one. I've got some Korean ones in here. I have
You know
one
what's
from
great?
a Bohemian nickel.
Oh, really?
Yeah, from the Bahamas.
Huh.
Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to episode 3 of So I Heard You Like Movies. Um, my name is Ian. Joining me as always is my co-host Nick.
Hello, everyone.
This podcast is heavily inspired by the Weekly Planet, which I realized also has a co-host named Nick.
Ooh,
So
which
I'm
Nick is better?
copying them so much that I even have a co-host with the same name.
Of course, you have to, or else the show won't be as good.
So what have you got for me today, Nick? Because Nick, you got the Bob. If I could talk, because you're bringing in the news today.
Yes, I am. Um, the first couple things I have are comic book related, but there's also non-comic book related stuff. Because we really like comic book movies.
Yes,
If you
fucking
guys didn't know.
love them.
So what would you like to talk about first?
Whichever you think we're gonna talk about the least, talk about first.
All right, Godzilla 2. They
Oh,
released a picture of what it looks like, and apparently people are saying like his neck looks thicker or something like that.
I'm gonna look this up right now because I didn't know about this.
Me neither until I like searched up news and found it, but
Oh, isn't Mothra supposed to be in this?
I think so.
Which reminds
The
me,
title
Yeah, go
title's
ahead.
like King of the Monsters or something like that.
That's
I think.
pretty sick, actually.
I think that's the
Is
title.
that the picture? Is it just like him? He's looking to the left.
Pretty much.
Okay. His neck looks thick. I never saw the first one. I guess I'm gonna have to. I guess I have to see the first one.
True.
That Oh, I saw this thing on the side of on like one of like a tab on the side. Have you seen the dancing Pennywise meme?
Oh god, that's the best meme going
It's
around right
so
now.
funny, dude. It's so. Some of them aren't that good, but some of them are just so good.
Yeah, true. Like when they actually sync it with the music.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it looks
Oh yeah. Like I saw a Barbargo one. I lost it.
Nice.
What else? Have you seen? Have you seen the first Godzilla?
Yes, I did.
What
I haven't
did
seen any of the ones before that because I heard they were kind of bad, but that one was really good though.
What did you think of it?
It was good. It was. I think it deserves a sequel.
And apparently,
I mean,
sorry, not Godzilla. Apparently, King Kong is gonna be in it.
oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one because I was like, okay, it's just a monkey holding a woman on a tower again, probably.
Well, no, it's on. They go to Skull Island in this one.
Ah,
Yeah.
who's in that one?
Tom Hiddleston. I think Samuel L. Jackson. What's his name? The guy from the guy from Step Brothers.
Not Will Ferrell.
No, not
The
Will
other
Ferrell.
one?
The other one. I forget his name.
I don't remember his name either.
I
He's in a
know it
couple
too.
movies with Will Ferrell.
John something. I think. I think it's John something.
Maybe. Would you like to talk about the next piece of news, or do you want to talk more about Godzilla?
No, we can go to the next part.
Yeah, because there's not too much about Godzilla yet. It's just filming, so we don't know too much about it yet. I think I'm looking
we
forward
know
to
that
it.
Mothra. I think well, we think Mothra's in it.
True. I'm looking forward to that movie. I think it'll be.
I gotta watch the first one
Yeah.
and also King Kong.
I think Godzilla, the first one, was on Netflix. I don't know if it still is.
I think I remember it being on Netflix.
True. Sorry, I put my mic away a second to cough. The next thing, I'm deciding between two things right now. So the Han Solo movie has more details on it.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So this is a quote saying the movie will be more about his desperate and dangerous times, whatever that means. So
I think it's like probably. I feel like Han Solo was probably not just rich out of the gate. I feel like he was was struggling for a while.
yeah,
So
and
that's probably what it is.
Yeah, it says before he joined the rebellion, he was probably a smuggler.
Well, he was a smuggler. We know that.
Yeah, and he was just basically going around stealing stuff because that's what you do.
So I feel like it's probably when he was younger, and he didn't have much money, so he was just doing whatever he could. So he was more I don't want to be doing this, but I kind of have to, or I won't survive.
Yeah, pretty much. But that movie should be good. I'm pretty sure every Star Wars movie is good. I was kind of hesitant when they made that Rogue One spinoff, but then I saw it and I was like, you know what, that's great.
Rogue One was the perfect Star Wars fan movie, I think.
I hated how everyone died though.
No, I loved it. I was expecting everybody to survive. I was like, they're gonna do this. They're gonna do some cop out where everybody survives, and we're just gonna. But then nobody survived, and it was just A++.
True, but I mean, it makes sense that they killed them off because
because
where were they in the original trilogy? They
right,
weren't there.
that's an argument to make, but at the same time, you could just say that after doing that, they're like, we don't want, we've done enough. I can't take this anymore, and then they just leave. So they're just off world somewhere else. It's real easy to just write them out of it, but I mean, killing them is the easiest and most definite way.
True. And what was the other Star Wars solo movie that they're thinking of making? Well, they are making after.
Was it Obi-Wan? I think Obi-Wan was the one that was officially announced.
Yeah, because I know they're making one more after the 9th episode. That's what I know. Let me search it up. Star
If
Wars.
it is, I'm looking at it right now. If it is a Obi-Wan movie, what do you think of that?
I don't even know what they'd make it about. What, him learning?
According to
we
Fox
basically
News,
know everything about him.
This is the headline from FoxNews.com. Star Wars spin-off focused on Obi-Wan Kenobi in very early talks.
Oh, okay.
So that's cool. I would love. How would you want that to go? An Obi-Wan spin-off?
I don't even know. I'm trying to think. That'd be kind of weird.
As much as I am sick of everything taking place between episode 3 and 4, I would love to see this take place between episode 3 and 4.
That's what the actor for
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, the original. Oh no, the
prequels?
prequel trilogy.
Yeah. No. Alec Guinness is long gone.
Yeah.
But so just have it be like Obi-Wan, and he the Empire's taken over, and he is basically exiled himself to Tatooine, and he's like, I'm not being a Jedi anymore. And then there's one more thing that happens where he's like, I have to do this. On his way to Tatooine, you see something happen, and he he's like, I gotta help this person or whatever. And then he goes and helps them, and then just something horrible happens where he's like, screw this, I'm never doing this again. I don't know, he gets the people killed that he's trying to help or something, and that's why he's just on Tatooine.
Sure. There's a whole bunch of rumored projects here, but it doesn't say for sure what the one after the 9th episode's gonna be.
Well, that's what's gonna be, it's probably gonna be the Obi-Wan movie.
It says right here it could be the Boba Fett one.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna do Boba Fett though. I feel you don't, man. Boba Fett's so cool, and they don't need to do a Boba Fett solo movie, because you get that, and if you've watched Star Wars: The Clone Wars, you get that, you get his whole backstory. I mean, you got it in the prequels, but there's also I think it's 2 or 3 episodes of just him with a bunch of bounty hunters and how he became a bounty hunter, and that's basically the movie right there.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
So you don't need that. But I think an Obi-Wan movie would be cool, especially with Ewan McGregor, because Ewan McGregor is easily the best part of the prequels.
Mm-hmm. Wait, you can't say that. Samuel L. Jackson was.
I don't think so. I mean, I mean, one of them had a much bigger role than the other. Like, Ewan McGregor had a much bigger role than Samuel L. Jackson did.
Yeah, I know that. I wish Samuel L. Jackson had a bigger role.
But also, like, what did Samuel L. Jackson really do? He didn't do all that much in the movies.
I think
Mace
he's
Windu.
still alive.
What?
I think his character's still alive.
Oh, yeah, he could be. Absolutely, he could be.
That's what he actually said this. I'm looking at, like, the...
Yeah, dude, what
Star
if
Wars.
he is in the Obi-Wan spin-off movie and he gets killed in it, too? Like, confirmed, dead. What if? What if? Can you imagine?
Yeah, that'd be funny. You know what I really like about him, though? Like, it's kind of weird, but I really like the purple sword.
Yeah, whatever.
I saw some funny video, and it was saying how, like, this person was actually, like, so triggered that, he had a purple sword, and that people make, like, you know, there's, like, a stereotype that black people like grape juice.
Right, but the thing
Yeah,
is...
like...
But the thing is, Sammy Jackson asked specifically for a purple lightsaber.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was like, I want a purple lightsaber. And George Lucas is like, all right, I guess. Yeah.
Might as well, you know, the prequels are already fucked.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the third one's actually, like, one of my favorite Star Wars movies, though. I really like that one.
I firmly believe that there is an argument to be made that it is better than Episode 4.
Yeah.
I personally don't think that. But going back and watching Episode 4 recently, relatively recently, it is a long and slow movie.
Yeah.
And there is not a lot of Jedi-ing that is going along that is going on in that movie.
Yeah, that's true.
Besides, but man, that movie's Episode 3 is pretty solid, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty intense too. It's like you see Anakin Skywalker becoming, you know, dark and stuff.
And like it's these two people who are clearly like they're each other's best friend, and you see them turn on each other, and that just whole thing is solid. It's really good.
True.
All right, what else you got for me, Nick?
All right. Yeah, we got so off topic there, but that doesn't matter.
That's fine. Whatever. We gotta fill time anyways.
Are you excited for the Punisher TV show?
Yes. You watched Daredevil, right?
Yes, I did. There's like a rumored release date for it, and this article says it was wrong, so I don't know when it's actually coming out.
Huh. Well,
the rumored date was October 13th.
That seems way too soon.
Yeah.
That's because
the trailer just came out.
And also Defenders just came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems way too soon.
Sure.
But Jon Bernthal, what did you think of Jon Bernthal as the Punisher?
Oh, he did a good job.
He killed it. He was so good. Looked the part, acted the part. Everything was perfect. I think the scene in the prison with him was the best scene of him. Like when he first gets put in the prison and the guy attacks him and then he just kills everyone.
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot about that.
And then the guards are dragging him away as he's just covered in blood.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was so good.
That was so good.
Are you excited for the Punisher TV show?
Oh, of course I am. I mean, I have watched every single Netflix show. Except for The Defenders. I still
every single Netflix show, Nick?
Except for The Defenders.
Every single Netflix show?
Marvel Netflix.
Which one's your favorite out of all of them? Not counting Defenders because you haven't watched it yet.
Jessica Jones.
Yes! I agree.
Like, it's just really cool. Like, I don't even care if it's not, like, it's barely comic book related or, like, I mean, superhero related. But, like, it's just really good.
I think it's got some of the best writing. It's got some of the best characters. For me, man, I love. See, I'm not a huge fan of like cop shows, but I love cop shows with a twist. which is why I
Yeah.
had loved watching Gotham for the first 2 seasons, because it was a cop show, but like it was like weird stuff going on. I should probably watch X-Files, honestly, now that I think about it. But Jessica Jones was a like a detective show with a twist, and it was awesome.
True.
It's got the best villain in all of Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
Better than Loki.
Really good.
At me.
Whoa.
Yeah, at me.
Whoa.
Exactly.
We gotta sound it. We need sound effects for this show.
Oh.
That,
If I had a
what was that?
soundboard,
Dude, I used to
maybe.
use that meme. In my old videos.
I know you did.
It was overused, but whatever.
Whatever. Aren't
So the next
all
piece-
memes?
Yeah, all memes are overused eventually. So the next thing is also Marvel related. It's about Avengers: Infinity War and the trailer for it.
The first trailer for it?
Yes, the one that
Was
they
that
don't know when it's
Comic-Con?
gonna come out. That one, I have looked at that one, and I can barely know what's going on, but
Yeah.
I want to see like an actual trailer. I don't really care about the thing where we were like, we're not gonna look at any trailers. I need to look at the trailer first. I need to.
All right. I'm not going to watch the trailer. I'm
Okay.
actually gonna turn my mic volume up just a tad here.
Have you seen the Justice League trailer?
I have seen it. Wait, which one? The
I
one
don't know.
the one where the Flash at the end of it was like, "Wow, that was really rude," or the first one where it was like, "Come together." That one. Which one?
I don't know. I think I've seen both of them. So I'm not
I saw the first one. I didn't watch the second one.
Oh, okay.
Because the first one is the first trailer that was released is really just 2 scenes. It's the scene of Batman and the Flash, and then it's the scene with Aquaman. That's the only 2 scenes in the first trailer. Really.
True. Did you know there's actually one, like, one of the trailers, I forget which one,
Mm-hmm.
the thing at the end where Alfred...
Oh, actually, I saw that. Do you know comics enough to like speculate who that is?
I think it's Green Lantern.
You think it's Green Lantern?
Isn't there, like, an actual, like, reflection in his glasses?
I'm actually gonna look this up so we can talk about this right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of old news, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but no, I like talking. Like I said, we gotta fill space because Nick failed to see a movie this week. God damn it, Nick!
I apologize. We can talk about an old movie if you want.
Alright, is it this one? Oh, dude, I'm so pumped for this movie. Alright, let's see. So it's right here.
Same here, but at the same time, I'm, like, hesitant about it.
What? Justice League?
Yeah. Like, I'm not sure if it'll work or not.
Alright, so from what I can see, right, it's blurred, but it looks like the guy's shoulder is red, like maybe he has a cape on his shoulder. So immediately, first thing that comes to mind is Superman.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like that's a bit obvious. I don't think it's Superman.
No.
Because I think Superman
You
is
already
going
know
to
he's coming
have...
back. He's
I
already
think-
casted.
Well, yeah, obviously, but I think he's going to have the black suit. One person that I hope it is, like I hope they're just going to go all out with the characters. I hope it's Etrigan the Demon.
You hope it too?
Because, I don't know, someone said that Alfred, like when someone told me about this, it looked like they said Alfred was in the Batcave, but that doesn't look like the Batcave. That looks like he's in a forest.
What would you say?
So Etrigan the Demon is this guy Jason Blood.
Okay,
And
sorry,
when
my
he says this like
volume,
rhyme,
kinda-
he transformed. Look up Etrigan the Demon right now. He transforms into this demon, and
How do you even
who
spell
can
that?
only speak in rhymes for whatever reason. But he's like good old pals with Batman. I don't. Well, they're not
Jeez,
like
he's a
they're not
rapper.
friends, but they like respect each other type of thing.
a
So
rapper.
maybe Batman's like, listen, buddy, I need you right now because the whole world is gonna be destroyed by this Steppenwolf guy. So if you could just step it up real quick, I'd really appreciate it. So I feel like that's. I hope it's Etrigan. That'd be so cool.
True.
I don't
I
think it's a
think
Green
so.
Lantern, though. All right. Sorry about that. Nick's internet did something that we hate when it does. What is it? What did it? Shut off. That's
It basically crapped out.
disconnected,
It was
yeah.
like,
all right.
it was like, you know what? You can't continue the podcast.
So I was saying, I think it could be. I hope, and I don't think it's Etrigan the Demon. I just hope with all my heart that it's Etrigan the Demon. Did you look him up?
Yes.
Can you imagine it being that
Wikipedia
guy?
page. That'd be weird.
Wouldn't it be great though?
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
I think that'd be really cool. I would love to see that. He's got like a cape and the red and the yellow. He's the yellow guy you're looking at, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be so cool? Like, couldn't you see that guy fighting Darkseid?
Yeah. I think that'd be pretty lit.
Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Who do you think?
Who
Who do you think that could be?
League lit.
What if? Again, I don't think this is who it is, but what if it's Dead Man?
Okay. Dead.
Yeah, look up Dead Man. He's literally just a guy who died, and now he's a ghost, and that's his superpower is that he's a ghost. But he's got a red suit, so I think maybe it could be Dead Man. I don't know.
By the way, if I don't know any Justice League people, it's because I'm not as familiar with them.
It's all good, man. I got you. That's what I'm here for.
I'm more of a Marvel guy myself. So.
That's what I'm here for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of other characters.
Well, that'd be weird if it was him.
Wouldn't it? Yeah, like I don't know. Like I said, it's probably not. But apparently, DC is going to do like the Justice League Dark, which is like the basically the Justice League, but for supernatural things. And Etrigan the Demon is included. Well, he's not part of the Justice League Dark, but he's like part of the story. And Deadman is part of it, and Swamp Thing and John Constantine. So like, I'm just thinking maybe introduce one of those type of characters so that it could lead into that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know.
But who knows?
I don't know who else though. Yeah. So what do you think?
Should we talk about the people that we think it could actually be? Like, I mean, like people who
I think it's just
most likely.
I think it's just Superman.
Yeah.
I think Superman's the most likely. I think Superman's probably who it's going to be because they don't seem to want to give people what they want. The black suit, please.
I think it will be because I saw something about like an action figure with him wearing the black suit. So I'm pretty sure it's.
Oh really?
Him in the black suit. Yeah.
All right. So then what? Because like if you look at it, it's blurred, but you can clearly see that it's red. Like the shoulder is red.
Oh, yeah?
So.
I swear I saw something like. It was green. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it was past my bedtime.
I mean, they could always change the color of it. They've done stuff deliberately in trailers to throw people off before. So
True.
I'm not talking DC specifically. I'm just talking in general. But
they as in
movies.
Industry.
Yeah, as in Hollywood.
They don't want us to know who it is.
So what else you
Get
got?
that meme?
Any other news?
Well, I kind of. My news thing shut down too once my internet crapped out.
Ugh.
I'm gonna reload it.
This is the worst.
I know this.
Quality.
Everything went wrong.
Quality content. Thank you everybody for subscribing.
All right. What's the next thing we're gonna talk about? What the heck is this? Hold on. I just want to see what this is. Fast and Furious live trailer and tour dates. What is that?
What?
That's interesting.
Tour dates.
Tour dates. Hold on a second.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
What is this?
Let me put some ketchup in it.
Oh, so it's like a... I don't even know. I'm confused. Okay, let's just not talk about that. I don't even know what it is. Did you hear anything about a Nightwing movie being created?
A what?
Nightwing?
I did hear about that, and also the casting I heard about.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Do you have more news on it besides the casting? Or that it's being made?
The comic writer wants to see it happen.
Oh, really? Which one? Do you have the name?
Tim Seeley. He says he has his own ideas for the movie. Oh, so it's already been announced? I don't even know. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, everyone. I didn't know it was announced.
Yep.
More of a Marvel
it was
guy
announced.
Because Marvel's better.
And I'll look up the Nightwing actor.
In my opinion, Marvel is better than DC in every way. So.
I'm sorry?
Marvel is better.
Are you trying to fuck? Are you trying to fight right now?
Yeah.
Are you trying to fight right now?
Let's have a heated debate.
Oh, Nick.
Movies way better.
Okay, I'll give it. Well, I mean, on the ones that have been on the big screen, I'll give you that. But also, DC has 2 Oscars. How many does Marvel have?
What movies did they have Oscars for?
Best Supporting Actor for The Dark Knight and Best.
Oh well, come on, that's just unfair.
What do you mean? It's a DC movie.
Yeah, but it's not like part of a.
Oh, part of the universe. All right, I'll give you.
Universe.
Like, yes, you're right. But like, do you hold on? Do
the
you
universe thing just makes it so much better.
do you read comics though, Nick?
Used to. I probably got some comics hanging around somewhere in my room. I don't really know where. Not gonna lie. They're somewhere though. But yeah, it's just way better in every way. The movies.
That's so just.
Man of Steel is decent. They tried too much to be the Dark Knight.
I agree. Completely.
And the way they're just releasing their movies makes me cringe.
Yeah, listen.
And Batman and Superman. I don't give a crap that.
Yeah, listen.
Batman. They don't want to show Batman's story again. I still want to, like I don't care if you don't show his parents being killed.
They already
did. I know that happens.
Batman v Superman.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, right at the beginning, first scene of the movie.
See, I liked how Spider-Man: Homecoming
didn't have any of it. I agree with you.
Yeah, it didn't have it. I mean, they should have mentioned Uncle Ben.
They did.
Sure
No, they did
at one point.
Well, they didn't mention him by name, but they had mentioned like, yeah, Aunt May's going through a lot right now because of what happened and this and that. Like they mentioned it, but they didn't say like straight up like Uncle Ben was killed. Like you don't need to because everybody and their brother knows Spider-Man's origin. Same thing with Batman. You didn't need it. They didn't need to put that in Batman v Superman, but they did. It doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, because those two are like the most popular like superheroes.
So if we're talking cinematic universes, yeah, Marvel has DC. But personally, as a boy growing up watching Batman the Animated Series and Justice League and Superman the Animated Series and Teen Titans, DC is where it's at. Personally, I like the characters a lot better. I think it's got some cool ass freaking villains, dude. It's just me. But no, when it comes to the cinematic universes, you got me there. But take a look at the DC animated movies. Like
trash.
The DC animated movies?
Animated movies are trash.
All
2D
right.
animated movies.
Nick. Oh God. How are you even my co-hosts right now? Oh my God.
Time to go online and look for a new one on Reddit.
Honestly, yeah. Goodness gracious. Dude, you gotta watch some animated movies, my dude. Because they are...
Maybe I will.
They are...
I got some animated Spider-Man movies.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's like Venom or something in it.
Oh really?
First one's like Eddie Brock becoming Venom and then him fighting Carnage, stuff like that.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, because like...
Anyway.
The thing with animation is... You can do anything, man. You don't... You don't, like... There's a budget, obviously, with it, but... Hypothetically speaking, there's no budget. So you can just do anything. And it's just...
Yeah.
It's just... Oh, man, you gotta watch some animated movies, dude. Some of the movies I'm gonna force you to watch are gonna be animated now that I know this about you.
True.
Batman Mask of the Phantasm, I think, is the best Batman movie. Maybe not the best movie with Batman, but it's the best Batman movie. And you're like... And I know some people are gonna be like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. It does. Like, because Mask of the Phantasm encompasses everything about the character Batman. It's got all of it. Everything that is Batman. If you want a movie that is just Batman at his core, Mask of the Phantasm is that movie. But if you want a movie that is just about Batman, the best movie that happens to be about Batman, that's probably The Dark Knight. Like, it's the best movie all around, but it's not the best Batman movie. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Okay. That's what I'm getting at.
One thing that I don't like about DC, I almost called it the Justice League universe.
Well, basically
they have so many. Right, so on their, if you look at their Wikipedia thing, it shows all the movies that are coming out that's already been announced.
Yep.
And then there's undated films, and there's just a gazillion of them.
Yeah, I mean Marvel does that too. I just don't think, like, Marvel surely has that too. Excuse me, but they just don't have
Yeah.
them announced.
I know, but you shouldn't be spreading rumors of a million movies.
I mean, hey, they're
And I
just
think releasing Batman vs Superman right at as a second movie is dumb. And then Suicide Squad, the hell is that? They're trying too hard to be Marvel, I think, because at least I'm
yeah.
triggered.
Yeah.
Are you triggered?
No, I'm just like I
No.
agree. Like it's the worst thing in the world to be a DC fan right now because, like, as much as I don't want you to be right, you are.
Yeah.
Like I wish the DC universe was the movies were better
Mm-hmm.
because they're just not. Although, have you seen Wonder Woman?
Have I seen Wonder Woman? No, I haven't actually. I've wanted to so bad,
Oh,
and then I just.
Wonder Woman.
I was like, you know what? I'm gonna see Spider-Man instead because Marvel is better.
I honestly think
I heard it's really good.
Wonder Woman. Yeah, Wonder Woman is great. Wonder Woman is like a really good movie, and
Mm-hmm.
I think I don't know, man. Like as much as I really like I really like. Don't get me wrong. I loved Spider-Man: Homecoming, but I'm good with a Spider-Man movie. I was excited for it. It met my expectations. It did not surpass my expectations. It met my expectations, and I came out of the movie like, yeah, that was good. That was really good. That was what the first movie should have been. Why couldn't this have happened earlier? But I am like, this is the sixth Spider-Man movie in 15 years. That's enough. This is our third Spider-Man.
The Amazing Spider-Man was kind of just, I don't know. They just wanted to make money, obviously, because Sony's like, oh, we have Spider-Man.
Yeah. So here's what happened
money.
with the Amazing Spider-Man, and I think also Fantastic Four. Sony.
Fantastic Four needs to go to Marvel. Don't at me.
I agree with you. Listen, I got
It
you.
won't happen.
I got you. Everybody agrees with you.
Mm-hmm.
On Fantastic Four, everybody agrees with you on that. But
yeah,
when with Sony had Spider-Man and they made the third Spider-Man, and they didn't make another one. If they didn't make another Spider-Man movie, they would have lost the rights to Spider-Man. So they had to make another one. That's basically what the Amazing Spider-Man was.
yeah. The first one wasn't bad though. It was good.
It was fine.
Yeah.
The first one.
The
was
second
fine.
one though was.
The second one was god awful.
Did you hear what they were gonna do for the third one?
No, maybe
They were going. They were gonna take Norman Osborn's frozen head. Right.
were they gonna play soccer with it?
No, they're gonna put it on a Green Goblin outfit and make him recruit the Sinister Six.
That's the
item.
dumbest thing I've ever
And
heard.
bring back Captain Stacy and Gwen.
Ugh.
I know, it's just why?
Ugh.
I'm so glad they gave it to Marvel because Marvel does such a good job with
Because
it.
Marvel knows what they're doing.
Yeah, but I heard the contract ends after the second movie in the Avengers movies.
Whatever.
Which really pisses me off. We already know they have to. If they don't, then
Sony, fuck you, Sony. You make good gaming consoles. You make terrible movies.
I'm excited for the Spider-Man video game, even though I don't have a PS4.
Oh hell yeah, that one looks so much fun. Yeah, I'm pumped for that. But talking about back to Fantastic Four, it was the same thing with 20th Century Fox. So we need to make another Fantastic Four movie, or we're going to lose the license, the rights to Fantastic Four.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a Marvel, please, please. Give it a Marvel. I think the X-Men should go to Marvel too, because I'm all set with those X-Men movies. Sorry about that. I mean, as much
the
as
new ones have been good.
well,
I heard Logan was good.
Logan was good.
Deadpool was fun.
Deadpool was also really good.
That was a fun movie.
But here's the thing about Deadpool. Deadpool, 20th Century Fox had been putting off Deadpool for the longest time. They're like, listen, this movie is not going to do well. This movie is going to fail horribly. No one's going to watch this movie. Everyone's going to hate it. And they'd been putting it off for the longest time. So Deadpool is like that special occasion. Because it really wasn't 20th Century Fox. It was...
Mm-hmm.
The people who made the first Deadpool movie, 20th Century Fox was like, you know what? Fine, we'll give you this movie. We're gonna give you nothing for a budget, and you can make it rated R. 20th Century Fox had nothing to do with Deadpool, and that's why it was good.
True.
But yeah, give the X-Men to Marvel because they can do it.
You know, I mean, they're also taking a long time on what's that movie called? Gambit.
Oh yeah, don't even get me started on
Tatum.
Gambit, dude.
That's one of the news things that I was going to talk about.
Oh, all right, then get me started on Gambit.
I should have talked about last week, but I didn't find this article. So it's saying how they're basically just restarting the whole screenplay for the movie.
Who would have seen that coming? After this movie getting delayed, this movie should have already been out by now. Did you know that?
Yeah.
This movie should have come out in I think July this year or something like that. Yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I don't know why they had Channing Tatum as Gambit. That doesn't make much sense to me.
I think he'll do a good job. He could play a serious role.
After seeing him in Logan Lucky, and after seeing him in Kingsman 2, I think he could do a good job.
But was he in Kingsman 2?
Yeah, he was in Kingsman 2. He's one of the statesmen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer.
He was really good. He was really good.
Speak English.
He didn't really do much in the movie though, unfortunately. He was frozen for the whole movie. But yeah, man, I don't even you don't even need a Gambit movie. You don't need solo movies anymore. I said this I think last time or on the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need solo movies anymore. They're unnecessary.
Sure.
No one you now have this whole universe where there's a whole bunch of other superheroes, and you're telling me this one guy is fighting off this huge thing that's supposed to destroy the Earth. The only time you should have a solo movie is if it's this guy's wife is in danger, or this guy's friend is in danger, or this guy's home city is in danger. If the whole world is in danger, there is no reason one person should be saving that.
True. That's why a lot of Marvel Cinematic movies now are
They're all team ups.
2 people. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Solo movies are duo movies now.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know one piece of news also? Actually, wait. Are we done? We're not done talking about this.
What else you have to say?
Oh no, it's completely off topic piece of news that I have.
Yeah, go for it. Whatever.
So, you told me to see Kingsman. I haven't seen it yet.
Ugh.
But I heard they're making a 3rd one already.
Okay, cool.
Possibly.
Cool. I'll talk about
villain.
Kingsman. I'll talk about Kingsman after the news.
Mm-hmm. So the Personal Choice by is Vaughn the name of the director? Hold on, I guess. Yes, Vaughn is the name of the director. His personal choice for the villain, the 3rd one, is Dwayne Johnson.
Oh, hell yeah! Oh, I love Dwayne Johnson. Oh, love it. How do you feel about Jumanji?
I like the actors. I'm a huge Kevin Hart fan. I like The Rock.
I don't like Kevin Hart.
You don't?
I think he is a very good comedian. I think he's a really good comedian. I think he is.
Oh yeah.
Awful as an actor. Because all he does is just play Kevin Hart, and I can't stand it.
True. I mean, there's some movies where I really like them. What's that one movie? Him and Ice Cube. What's that movie called?
Oh, Ride Along?
Ride Along. Those movies are fun.
Yeah, but it was just Kevin Hart the whole movie. He wasn't doing anything. And,
True. He's not too good of a person off camera, too. Did you know that?
Yeah, no, I did know that.
Cheated on his wife.
Yeah, I heard about all that.
Again,
Come on, dude. Come on.
It's you've already done it once, now you're doing it.
Yeah, for real. Whatever.
But yeah, I saw his latest stand-up comedy, and it was actually hilarious.
Isn't it on Netflix?
I think so. It's called What Now?
Yeah, I haven't watched that one yet.
Oh, it's hilarious, man. This thing is actually great.
How do you feel about Dwayne Johnson being the villain for Kingsman 3?
I think he'll be good. He's a good actor.
Oh, he's great. He's oh, man. When he needs to be, man, he's good. What do you...
And we see why he was a wrestler, because wrestling's all acting.
I mean, you're not wrong. Speaking of wrestling, go check out my other podcast, So I Heard You Like Wrestling. Link in the description.
Paid sponsor.
Yeah.
This is the part of the podcast where we have all of our paid sponsors.
Yep, and it's
we like to advertise Walmart.
Just me. I'm the only sponsor because I'm the only one paying for anything. I'm not even paying. Well, no, I bought the mixer that I'm now using. So, anyways, yeah, cool. All right, cool. I like Dwayne Johnson. What else you got?
Let's talk about Jumanji for a second, because we talked about it for like a second. I think it's going to be crap.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
Ah,
We
man.
got off topic there, but yeah, it's going to be bad.
When they announced it, I was like, you don't need to remake. Man, stop remaking movies, all right? Stop
Some of them are
remaking
really good,
movies
though.
that don't need to be remade. Jumanji doesn't need to be remade.
The way that remakes go is it either becomes really trash or really good.
Yeah, and it's like if you're gonna do a remake, see here's the paradox of remaking a movie. You either have to have it be exactly the same or everyone's gonna hate it, or
True.
you have to do some things a bit differently so that it's not just the same exact thing as the original one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's a paradox. You can't have it be exactly the same because then it's just the exact same movie. But you can't have it be any different because then people will hate it for being different. It doesn't make sense. It's a paradox, which I think why it did such a great job. It is I think the perfect example of a remake because you don't need to remake Jumanji because Jumanji is a perfect movie on its own. Go watch the original It miniseries. That is the corniest and cheesiest movie ever.
Yeah.
So, stop remaking things that don't need to be remade. That's all I'm saying.
Sure.
But like when they first announced it, I was like, really? Come on, this doesn't need to happen. And then I saw the first
The trailer's weird.
Yeah, then I saw the first
Saw
trailer
the
for it,
theaters.
and I was like, oh, they're doing a video game. That actually makes a lot of sense. Because no kid is going to go find a board game and play it. I mean, I totally would because I love board games. Check out my other podcast, So I Heard You Like Tabletop Games. Not actually. So, I don't know. I'm going to see it. I have to see it. But, I don't know, man. I think it's going to be, like, fine. Yet again.
True. One movie I'm looking forward to is the third Maze Runner movie.
I'm not. I didn't see the first two.
Oh, they're really good.
Were they?
Yeah, I saw them back to back one day.
That's going to be fun to review, Nick. I will make sure not to see the first two. And then when you go see the new Maze Runner, and then eventually forcing me to see it, I can review it based on not knowing anything else.
I'll tell you to see the whole series.
No. Fight me, Nick.
But yeah, apparently it says the trailer is gonna be released for that soon.
Cool.
I'm excited for that. I'll probably watch it because I can't stop myself from watching trailers. It's hard.
Boy.
For some movies I probably can, but
Boy.
like Avengers I cannot. Did you like the movie Fantastic Beasts?
I did.
Because boy, I have some news for you.
Wait, have you seen it?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I really like that movie.
Yeah, it was
really good.
It was charming. Like I get why some people were like, I didn't like it. It wasn't quite as Harry Potter as I wanted it to be. But man, I loved it. I like the one thing in Harry, like I love Harry Potter, but the one thing about Harry Potter that I just wanted more of is the world of like the whole world they live in. Like all we got was just the story of Harry Potter, and there were some things they introduced and all that, but I just wanted more of that world and specifically all the creatures in it. And that's exactly what that movie gave me, and I was thrilled.
Sure.
So what news you got for me?
So, the news is an actor from Iron Fist is going to be the villain. Or a villain.
Finn Jones?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Wait, is it Finn Jones?
You're talking about
No,
Iron
it's not
Fist,
Finn
right?
Jones. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I zoned out for a second. It's David Sakure. I don't even know what he plays in Iron Fist. I haven't seen Iron Fist because I watched one episode and I was like, this is bad.
You literally don't have to watch Iron Fist.
I know, you don't.
Because,
It's just bad.
like, everything... What did you say his name was? David what?
Sakure.
How do you spell that?
Sakure.
I got it.
I don't know who he plays. But it says he's going to be playing
I
someone here.
don't either.
What's really cool about that? I like how Johnny Depp is playing
I don't
Grindelwald.
like Johnny
You
Depp.
don't?
I'm sick of Johnny Depp. He's too Johnny
But what
Depp.
about this role?
What's that?
You think he's too? You think he's still gonna be too Johnny Depp in this role?
Yeah, he's always too Johnny Depp. He's always way too Johnny Depp, and I can't stand it. Get Johnny Depp out of my movies. He hasn't been good since, like, Edward Scissorhands.
Oh.
No, he hasn't been good since Nightmare on Elm Street, which was his first movie.
Shots
And I'm
fired.
making a joke. But no, I'm just sick of Johnny Depp. He's a horrible person. He is not a good actor anymore. He's too Johnny Depp all the time. You could have just had you know who's a way better actor?
Oh.
Colin Farrell. You could have just had Colin Farrell be Grindelwald. You didn't have them to actually be Johnny Depp who's Grindelwald.
True.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you just keep it as Colin Farrell. Ugh. Whatever. Hopefully, because Johnny Depp's one of those actors that I can't see the role he's playing. I can just see Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm. Like Kevin Hart.
Like Kevin Hart. Yeah, exactly. But Kevin Hart is playing Kevin Hart in his movies. Johnny Depp might...
He always looks the same too.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't.
Yeah.
There's nothing changed about it. That's the weird part because some actors do that, and it's like I don't even know who they look like anymore. You know.
But like when it comes to Johnny Depp, he's not playing Johnny Depp. He's playing the actor Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm.
And it like he's just one of those actors who I can only see Johnny Depp. I can never see the role he's playing. Like Dwayne Johnson, if he's in a movie, I can see the character that he's playing. I don't just see Dwayne Johnson. I mean, sometimes I do. Or like Chris Evans. I don't just see Chris Evans. I see the role that he's playing. Channing Tatum. I don't just see Channing Tatum. I see the role that he's playing. But with Johnny Depp, it's like it's just Johnny Depp. It's just Johnny Depp being Johnny Depp.
True.
So
I agree.
what were you saying about Fantastic Beasts? Oh yeah, the actor's gonna join. It said IMDb said he played Scythe. I don't even remember what character that was. I pretty much tuned out of that show.
I didn't really pay attention, so.
Yeah, because everything that all of Iron Fist's backstory is explained in Defenders, so you literally don't need to watch Iron Fist.
I didn't watch it. I started watching the Defenders, and I was like, oh, I understand everything. I don't need to go see that.
Yep, exactly.
So.
What else you got?
I think that's it for the news.
That's it for the news?
Yeah, it's all for the news this week.
Goodness gracious, Great Balls of Fire. All right.
Well, we've talked for I'm not sure how long because I didn't stop recording.
Well, the first clip was
20.
First clip was 20 minutes. So we're at about 50 minutes right now, which is good because we can't really review a movie because Nick didn't see the movie he was supposed to. But I'm going to convince him to see a movie he already wanted to see for next week's episode.
And next week, we might have a guest on.
We might have a guest. We'll try. We were supposed to have him on today, but it's fine.
Okay.
Wake up.
He's not feeling too well for it anyway.
Excuses. All right, so Nick, I heard you like movies.
Yes.
I saw a movie this weekend. 2 days ago. I saw two movies. I actually have to convince you to see two movies.
Okay.
I saw.
I'll try to see at least one of them.
Well, yeah, see the first one at the very least, and then if you have time, go see the second one. Because I actually really want to talk about the second movie. Okay, anyways. First movie. Kingsmen, The Golden Circle. Have you seen the first Kingsman? You've seen the first Kingsman, right?
Yes.
All right.
Saw it on Netflix sometime this year. I don't know.
Oh, was it on Netflix?
I think it was.
I didn't know that. All right, anyways. Really fun, really charming, action-packed. The fight scenes had that same stylized effect as they did in the first movie. It had like really intense, like high stakes, like intricate choreography that was really cool to watch. Had lots of cool gadgets like in James Bond. Had a lot of really bad one-liners like it did in the first one. Had some stuff happen that they showed in the trailer that they did not need to show in the trailer.
Wow.
Which we can get into in spoilers because, like I said, like in one of my videos, trailers do spoil the movie. So just because it's in the trailer, I'm still not going to talk about it because it is like a huge, huge plot thing. It's crazy that they put it in the trailer. Really good. Characters are a lot of fun. Twists and turns and don't know who to trust and really cool. The villain kind of felt iffy for me. I'm not too sure how I feel on the villain, but overall really fun. Nick, I have a rating system for us.
Okay.
One of my favorite sayings is mediocre at best. So if something's bad, the best it could possibly be is mediocre, which is average. So our new rating system, Nick, are you ready for this?
Okay.
A movie is either mediocre at best or mediocre at worst. So if it's a good movie, it's mediocre at worst. And Kingsman: The Golden Circle is mediocre at worst.
Okay. Sounds like a good movie then.
Next movie you have to watch, if you have time, if you can. Please do, because I actually do. I genuinely want to talk about this.
Okay. I think I know what it is.
Lego Ninjago movie.
Okay. I knew it.
I actually used to watch the show on Cartoon Network. Like, religiously. Like, I loved that show. I also had so many Lego Ninjago, like, Lego sets. Love the show. Love the sets. Love the movie. Have you seen the other two Lego movies?
Saw the Lego movie.
You saw the Lego movie?
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay, so Lego Batman. I think this one's better than Lego
I didn't
Batman.
see that one.
Yeah, that's fine. Lego Batman's a lot of like meta humor about Lego Batman. This one has a lot of that too. Has like a lot of meta humor, a lot of Lego meta humor, which is some of my favorite humor. Turns out, because like, I don't have them anymore, but I would tell people I have like a lot of Legos, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know what a lot of Legos looks like." But then they'd walk into my room, and I have 2 bookshelves that span 2 of my walls that are just Lego sets, and they'd be like, "Oh shit, you do have a lot of Legos." And I was like, "I told you." Like, I used to have so many. I gave them all to my cousin because I didn't have space for them. But I had so many Lego sets. So when they announced the Lego movie, I was thrilled. And I was even more thrilled when it ended up being good. And then the Lego Batman movie came out, and I was like, hell yeah, Lego Batman. And then they announced the Lego Ninjago movie, and I was like, uh-oh. They're going down, they're doing this now. Doing a whole bunch of a Lego cinematic universe. But listen, Nick, 3 movies in, it's working. They've got me hooked.
Oh gosh.
It's good, Nick. It's really good. I like it more than like this movie has a lot of heart to it. It has a lot of silly humor, but not silly humor where it's like poop jokes for the kids, but it's like silly humor just like all of the ninja are so Lord Garmadon is the bad guy, and they have him like captured and they're carrying him at one point, and they're talking to him, and they're like, "Wow, this guy's so cool," and he's got this like kind of cockiness to him. He's like the bad boy in quotation marks, and it's just like this really silly, fun humor, and it's just like it's genuinely a really fun, good movie. And I may be incredibly biased because I love the I love the show and I love the Lego, but it's like it's really good, mediocre at worst. Go see it.
Okay.
If you have time.
I'll try.
Like see Kingsman tomorrow. See Lego Ninjago Tuesday. Like see him as soon as possible.
All right.
Anything else? What else you been up to, Nick? In our famous segment, what you been up to?
What? Well, this is the why people come to the show.
This is why people exactly.
This is why people tune in every week.
Not because we talk about movies, but because we talk about other things that aren't movies.
Well, not much. I'm pretty excited to talk about a sports podcast because this week's going to be a huge week. There's been a lot of news dropping.
A lot of politics news too, right?
Oh yeah, politic-related news. That's
some.
You heard about that, right?
I heard about that.
I won't give my opinion because I'm already going to give it on the sports podcast. Yeah. But
man, I am in a group chat with 11 people. I am the only non-sports fan. So all they do is talk about sports.
Okay.
And there's one Republican out of all of them. So it is just everybody just drills into him.
Oh my god. Poor guy.
Oh god dang. Listen, whatever your this is to the listeners, whatever your political view is, whatever. I don't really care. It just happens to be he's the odd one out in the group. So that's what happens. I respect your opinion, but listen, we can argue and still be respectful. Basically, we can disagree and be respectful. Anyways, yeah, so that's cool. I might actually listen to that podcast, that episode.
Yeah. Because it's gonna be heated. Us Canadians, we get triggered over Trump too.
Oh, I'm sure, dude.
So stupid.
Hey, Nick. It's not just Canada and USA, my man. It's all the world right now.
Oh, I know.
What else you been up to?
Let me think.
TV shows you watched, games you played.
I've been playing NHL 18 a lot.
Nick, I have NHL 99 for the N64.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. Maybe when I come down to PAX, we can play.
Oh hell yeah.
Play a game for a video.
Oh dude, honestly, yeah, I'd upload that to the. That could be like a bonus clip on So I Heard You Like Sports.
True. Or I put on an old Yo Tango channel and be like, yeah, that's right.
Oh, true.
Back to gaming.
I could just, I might just put it on like my main channel.
True.
Speaking of my main channel, I've been uploading videos back left and right. Check that out. One of them is talking about me complaining about how trailers spoil the movie. Another is me complaining about how 2 of the videos on So I Heard You Like podcast have been flagged for no reason. Which brings me to something I'm going to talk about briefly. 2 of the videos on So I Heard You Like podcast have been flagged, so I can't upload videos for 2 weeks on that channel. So no clips from any of the podcasts are going to be uploaded, which really sucks, because that's like the whole point of that channel. Is for the clips and try to increase branding and all that, whatever. But hey, gotta deal with it, I guess. What else? I just finished season 1 of Lucha Underground. So good, probably my favorite wrestling promotion now.
Oh, nice.
I rewatched Hellboy, Nick. Since we were talking about it and it was on Netflix, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna rewatch it. So good, Nick.
I'm gonna watch it soon.
You gotta get on it, dude.
Yeah. We can have we can talk about it.
Rewatch Coraline. That's another great movie. Leica Studios is phenomenal. Anything else? I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I haven't got much. Just school basically. School and podcasts. And I'm trying to record more for my Yo Tango channel.
Oh yeah, I'm working on more videos for my channel too.
I like doing vlogs. I'm like Jake Paul now.
Oh God. Except you don't make bad rap videos. Except you do.
I forget which one of the brothers does this, but they for some reason take their mom's plates and just smash them on the ground.
Huh.
And I was like, okay, that's not funny. It's hurting your mom's feelings.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Whatever. Tune into our So I Heard You Like YouTube podcast to find out to listen to our opinions on the polls. I think that's it. Anything you want to plug, Nick?
I think we're good for today.
Follow us on Twitter. So I Heard You Like SIHYL Movies, SIHYL Movies. Follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Subscribe to the other channels, our other channels. So I Heard You Like Wrestling. So I Heard You Like Sports.
So I Heard You Like YouTubers.
So I Heard You Like YouTube. So I Heard You Like tabletop games.
So I Heard You Like pen factories.
Pen factories?
Pen factories.
I think that's it. Thank you everybody for listening. Say goodbye, Nick.
Bye, everyone.
My name's Ian. Talk to you guys next week. See you more movies.
Hello. 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 Yeah, can you still hear me?